Hit 'em with that act reacher. Y'all gonna learn today. I'm a teacher. That act reacher. Get into the
A little loud. Say it again.
Style, class, and luxury. Make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the black, yeah. Company, give you swagger. Style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. Black, gentleman, black, yeah. Company, give you swagger. Style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
What up with it? This is Supreme Beast After Hours interviews, though. You know what I'm saying? We got my brother, you know what I'm saying, very special guest, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneur extraordinaire, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Go Get It and bring it back, you know what I'm saying, Junior the Truth himself, man. What's going down, OG Junior the Truth, man? What it do?
Man, salute, family. Salute to the family. Salute to the Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Salute to the usual suspects. You feel me? Salute to the everybody that's catching this video, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm very happy to be here.
Very happy.
Hey, man, look, you know, this the After Hours channel. We had to get you on the After Hours for shit sure. It's been you've been having a lot of things brewing. You know, last time I interviewed you, you had a lot of things cooking. I try to let you come out with shit every other week.
Yeah.
So I try to let shit build up so you can get another interview in. You know what I'm saying? And then give the people what you got and how things have been going. In this interview, I want to break down with you the book, the second installment of your book that you got out, the Minute Manual. Now, this is the second installment. For the people that don't know about the first one, give us a little bit on the first one, but then tell us what the second one is about.
Okay, so it's the Minute Manual, the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1 hour book that will change the way you watch the clock, written by Junior the Truth. It's available via Amazon, or if you want a personal package, you can hit me up, man, and I can get it out to you. So the first book, the very first book, this is the crazy thing about that first book, man. The very first book, it's a self-help book, and it's written specifically about time management. You feel me? One of the things that, you know, the majority of us suffer from, especially, you know, in modern times, with, you know, the onslaught of our work life balance, especially with regard to, you know, managing many hats, you know what I mean, that we have to manage in order to you know, survive. You know, we are employees, we're entrepreneurs, we're family members, we're fathers, you know, we're husbands, we off to the sides, you feel me, side nigga extraordinaires, like, you know, we wear a lot of different hats. And how do you manage it? You feel me? Because the majority of us, let's be real, we don't manage it, it manages us. You feel me? We really truly have not mastered the concept of managing our time manages us. And so the book is actually, it's a book that I started writing, man. I probably started writing that book, I want to say in 2013, I believe, is when I first started writing the book. And so I wrote the book, excuse me, and the book was done. You know what I mean? And it was done. And what I was doing was I started writing a book when I was in my doctorate program at the University of Louisville. And so I wanted to finish my doctorate program and then release the book because it'd be more official, like a ref with a whistle. You feel me? With Dr. Junior the Truth on that motherfucker. Can I cuss? Can I say motherfucker?
Yeah, absolutely.
Say it 2 times.
Motherfucker. So I felt like it'd be more official, like a ref with a whistle with doctor on that motherfucker. And then I the more and more I really dove into building my businesses and building my brands, the further and further I kind of pulled away from the PhD program and finishing my PhD program because shit, I started getting it in. And then I realized, like, shit, I went back and revisited the book. Like, I got to get this motherfucker out there. You know what I'm saying? And so we, went through, kind of revamped it because it's a little bit of a different world from 2013 until into 2021 when the book was released. And so we, made some updates and whatnot, but everything was pretty much still consistent. And so we released it, you know what I mean? And that was the overall first installment of the book. The book is very simple. It's a very easy read. I don't believe in books. I don't believe in, all right, let me keep it real. All right. So most of the books and shit that we read, like the self-help books that we pick up. So we'll pick up how to change your life in 30 days, how to hustle hard and get money, and most of that shit, man, that we pick up, you get a book, it's chock full of ideologies and thoughts and shit that don't belong to the author. It's chock full of a lot of fluff, a lot of bullshit that's meant to basically fill out a book. You'll pick up a book, and the next thing you know, it's full of fillers. It's full of just muff bullshit. The author will give you a little bit about themselves, and then that's that. Well, this book is just pretty much just uncut. It's just my thoughts. It's straight to it. It's meant for you to be able to read it within an hour. You know what I mean? And it's literally a 60-minute manual. It's a 60-minute book that you can read within an hour and get to work applying it. Because for me, any concept that I come across, it's imperative that it's very important that motherfucker be practically applicable. Like, I gotta practically apply shit to my life. If I can practically apply it to what I got going on right now, I can't fuck with it. You feel me? Like, shit, there has to be practical application. At this juncture in my life, bro, I just had a birthday. I'm 45. You feel me? So, like, if I'm taking the time to spend time doing something, that shit got to be practically applicable right now. I got to use that shit today. You feel me? So I can't use a whole bunch of fluff and none of that. So I'm not gonna give anybody a whole bunch of fluff. You getting that pure 100% uncut. You feel me? That shit coming straight off the boat, like it's uncut. And so that was the purpose behind the book, and that's the actual first installment of the book. If I'm slipping, I don't have one right here in front of me. You feel me? But that was the first installment. Okay. So
okay, hold on. Before you even go to the second installment, okay. See, I see what you just did. And I'm glad people that watch this, they get to understand Junior touches both worlds. 4 words and everything he said touched everybody from one end of the spectrum to the other one. He said, motherfucker, practically applicable.
Crack app.
He'll say that's college education from the streets. I'm just saying. Okay.
Can I put my hands on it?
Yeah, motherfucker, it got to be practically applicable, man.
You ain't gonna slide that like, hold on, he put the big words with the okay.
Yeah, I'm your favorite college educator. Like, I'm a educator extraordinaire. You feel me? I'm your favorite. You feel me? So it's I walked away from being an educator from working for others and kind of struck out on my own to do what it is that we do with our company. But ultimately, at the end of the day, man, I appreciate it, man. You got to be able. Let's pause there for a second. Like, bro, you got to be able to be approachable, and you got to be able to relate, and you got to be able to be of the people. You feel me? Period. And that's another thing. If I can't really connect with somebody, I can't use it. I'm not finna listen to what you're saying if I can't really connect. You know what I mean? And it's cool for people to be educated, and it's cool for people to sit on podiums and put on suits and talk and be egghead motherfuckers and prove exactly how smart they are. But at the end of the day, you have to be able to connect with your people. Like your power in anything that you do is your ability to connect with the people. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to connect with the people with what it is you do with your content, with you all's content. You got to be able to connect with the people. That's why that shit's so dope, because this shit is all about the people. It ain't about you, Red. It ain't about you, K underscore. It ain't about Junior the Truth. It's about the people. You feel me? And so we got to be able to connect with the people. And so that was the first installment of the book, man, was just basically about making a connection with the folks. Now, then we come out with the second installment. Now, the second installment is excuse me, and this is gonna come out on a I don't know how you say it. It's every 6 months. This is a planner, but it's a planner. It's your personal organizer, but it's in the form of a workbook. So this is the Simple Truth Minute Manual, but this is a planner. You feel me? It's your personal organizer, and it's in the form of an actual workbook where you go through and you work out your days. You feel me? You work out your days. Also in the book, I introduce some concepts to help you organize your time, but more important than that, to assess your time and what it is that you're doing with your time, because we're gonna keep it a brick. The majority of us never sat down and looked at our time. Like how much time a week do you spend creating content? How much time a week do you spend at work? You feel me? Now, not just on the job, but work means preparation for work. You understand what I'm saying? Travel to work, time at work, commute home. Like how much time a week do you spend on work? How much time a week do we spend? We're all parents. We're all fathers. How much time a week do we allocate to being a father? You understand what I'm saying? The average motherfucker say, man, I'm a father 24/7. I call bullshit, nigga. You feel me? You break away from that capacity in order to step into another capacity. You feel me? So you have to assess that. You understand? Like you got to assess that, and you got to look at your life. And then when you look, and you'll see where you're spending your time, and then you can make the necessary adjustments. You feel me? Some of us, how much time do you spend on social media? You feel me? Some of us, we keep it a brick. Some people spend more time on social media than they allocate to being a parent. You feel me? Motherfuckers ain't gonna say that, you know, and they ain't gonna come clean with that. But hopefully, you know, they can get their hands on this too, and they can really truly assess that, and then make the necessary corrections. So that is the second installment. And once again, it's a 6-month book as opposed to a yearly, because usually when you get a planner or organizer, it's for the entire year. I wanted to break it up into 6 months so that we can get more into it. You feel me? So that you can go through and you can plan it out more. And you see, is I know for me, I'm a big writer. You know what I'm saying? Like I got big ass hands. I write big and shit like that. So I tried to make it as spacious as possible. And it's the size of a regular, you know, the workbooks we used to have in elementary school. You feel me? So it's the typical workbook size. And so that's the second installment, man. People have been using it. Been getting a lot of good reviews about it. A couple of critiques because they want, you know, people want to they want the spiral bound planners and stuff that they're used to, but we're gonna keep it in the form of a fucking workbook. We're gonna keep it in the form of a workbook.
So you're not tearing nothing out.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Yeah. So
the first one was smaller. It was a smaller book, right?
It's a small. The book. I wish I had. The book is small.
Yeah. It's a lot of, and you know, because I know you. People come up to me, they ask, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna ask you, how much did Jet Magazine influence the first book?
It really, to be honest with you, it wasn't Jet Magazine per se. It's a little book that I have called Excel, and it's a little book. It's like a small little book. It's this motherfucker is literally like 2.5 by 2.5 inches. It's a hardcover, small ass book, and it fits in my shirt pocket. You feel me? So when I worked as an educator, in my educator capacity, I used to walk around like I read the book, and I used to walk around with it in my shirt pocket. You understand what I'm saying? Because I had no problem borrowing from motherfuckers. You feel me? So when I was always like, when I write my book, I wanted to be small like that. I couldn't get it that small, but I wanted to get it as small as I could get it, so that I can fit everything in it, but also it could be aesthetically pleasing. But it's a little bit because it's an actual square. So the book is like, it's like 4.5 by 4.5. So it's like a square. But you know, Jet Magazine has influenced pretty much everything that I do, especially with the art you know, the use of beautiful Black women pictures throughout the book. You know what I'm saying? Things that we can, you know, look and connect to and read. Because we like pictures too. You motherfucker like to look at pictures. We like to look at quotes. Like we like, it's not just full of words either. So, but yeah. Salute to Jet Magazine, man, and the beauties of the week.
Now, look, Junior. You say you had to revamp the whole book coming into modern time. Now, would you say one of those points was to be made different was people's daggone attention span now? Because if you notice on your channel, our channel, we've noticed it. You know what I'm saying? We'll put an hour-and-a-half video up and get X amount of views. But then we'll put a 1-minute video up and that bitch is already over several thousand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So you think we got to compact it more? And I like how the fact that you took a yearly planner and broke it down to every 6 months. Now, if you did it every quarterly, you'll be forced to then break that cycle and come back and go because it's a building of repetition.
Mm-hmm.
If we then gonna put somebody and we try to tell them do it for 365, they're not gonna do it. But if the pages change at the 6 month mark, you be like, oh shit, I mind shock and keep going. So was that one of the aspects, the fact that people attention span is not what it once was, or they've let the time, they're gonna snatch their life so much that time seemed like it had sped up?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and yes. It was, you know, we've become very, very as far as the attention span in modern times compared to, you know, 2000 and like I said 2013, let alone 1995. You feel me? The attention span of the average adult person is shit. You feel me? Motherfucker can't even drive down the street without picking up their phone. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, truly, it's really, you know, we're in a very, very peculiar space when it comes to that. But also, one of the things that I want to do is I want us to break the cycle of how we look at time. You understand what I'm saying? Like measuring time in a year. You know what I mean? If we're able to, with the planner, for instance, with the book that the organizer that every 6 months, you know, you got to re-up. You'll look and you'll get your mind off of that year, because what happens when you have a year? The year tells you have more time. Like in January, you say, all right, this year I'm gonna do blah 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 blah. That's why we come into January with this lofty idea of we about to do this, we about to do that, so on and so forth. You feel
resolutions
me?
And shit.
Yeah, all the resolutions, all the new year, new me, all that bullshit. Okay. And then excuse me, next thing you know, you get a culture shock where it's, you know, shit, October, and you putting out and you shopping for motherfucking Halloween shit for the kids, and then you look up and it's like, damn, it's October. You feel me? The culture shock shouldn't come in October. The culture shock should come in March. You feel me? When you realize this is the end of the first quarter of this year, and I said that I was gonna do X, Y, and Z, and here it is. The first quarter is gone, and I ain't did a motherfucking thing. You feel me?
They start smelling pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
at the stores, like, oh shit, it's time to
that pumpkin spice do it. Like, oh damn, that pumpkin spice. Fuck, you feel me? Fuck them pumpkins too. But yeah, fuck them pumpkins, bro. But pumpkin spice, pumpkin, everything. Fuck them pumpkins, bro. And they do them. It's still it's still like, I just went through some clearing shit at the store, and they trying to get that pumpkin spice shit. Like pumpkin spice just don't go away, bro. You feel me? Like
pussy tastes like pumpkin pie.
Man, get that shit out of here, bro. You feel me? Man, y'all. Anybody think pumpkin pie tastes better than sweet potato pie? Man, your grandmama didn't love you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't had the right upbringing. You was raised wrong.
She lied to you. She had a damn sweet potato pie in her damn room. She go eat that bitch under the cover.
Yep. She don't fuck with you. You feel me? Because she don't fuck with you because your daddy is from them other kids. You feel me? Your daddy ain't really her.
When it come to that pie shit, I don't like sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie. You know what I'm saying? But if you just listen to the names, one is sweet potato pie. The other one is a pie from a jack-o'-lantern. That don't even sound good. I'm just
bad news, bro. Bad news. Pumpkin, bro, some bad news, bro.
I want one of them damn smoked daggone sweet potato pies Junior be making, man.
Yeah, I got you. We're gonna get it in. But to go back to it. So the thought is, for you to just for us to ever be addressing time, bro, because we don't. We'll look at it, we think we got a year, and it's like, all right, just like when you're getting dressed and you think you got longer than you do, like you should always be aware of your time, because contrary to popular belief, your most valuable asset that you can have is time, bro. That's it. Your most valuable asset is time. And that time being connected directly to your life and to your breath and to your health. You feel me? But time is the most valuable asset that you can have, period. And you got to be, how you going, you know where your twos and your fews are, you know everything that's in your account, but you don't know nothing about your time and you're not paying attention to your time. So the thought is for us to constantly be aware of our time, constantly reset, and then mid-year, when the new planner comes out, you plug in and then you make the necessary adjustments. You feel me? Like, all right, this first year I done fucked up this first year. This year I'm gonna do this part of the year, the second part of the year, I'm gonna work on this, I'm gonna work on that, and so on and so forth. And and like I said, the book is just like, I think it's just a tool. There's, you get motivation, you get to-do lists, you get the actual days that are broken down hourly. It's just it's just an opportunity to keep up with everything that you got going on and to actually reset and plug in every day. There's an area for you to write your goals out for the week, because that's all it is. It's just setting your benchmarks and your goals on a weekly basis or ongoing basis. And also another part that I'm really, really proud of is there's a area for gratitude on a weekly basis for you to write down what you're actually grateful for. You feel me? Like, there's a gratefulness area for you to take the time to reflect on the things that you really truly are grateful for, man. I'm grateful for y'all, man. I really truly appreciate it.
Yeah, you already know it, man. You already know it. Okay, so we go from the book to the magazine.
Yes, Lord.
Punch Junkie, the magazine. I was just, before you clicked on, and I'm setting everything up for the interview, I had a moment and I teared up for a second. And the reason I teared up is because I'm a part of this magazine, but fuck me being a part of this magazine. The OG Kurt Sugar told you that this is the first black magazine for boxing in boxing history.
Yep.
And I'm a part of that. So just thinking about that and how I'm gonna ask you about these questions about the magazine, like, I got choked up a little bit, because you know what I'm saying, the OG mean a lot to me. He meant a lot to you, you know what I'm saying? And the project that you have, you know what I'm saying, took on is something monumental. So what's going on with the magazine? Are we getting a new installment for spring? Give us the lowdown on that.
Yes, indeed, man. The Punch Junkie magazine, man. Salute to my big brother, man, and may he rest in paradise, man. Kurt Sugar, man. OG Kurt Sugar. AKA Curtis Anderson, man, but more affectionately known as Kurt Sugar. Yeah, the magazine, man, we are coming out, of course, with a new installment. The goal initially, of course, was to come out with the magazine quarterly. You know what I mean? I always wanted to kind of stick to the quarterly. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been pissed at boxing. I've been pissed at boxing. I've been pissed. Man, I'm gonna keep it a brick with y'all, man. I've been pissed with boxing, bro. I've been pissed with the powers that be. I've been pissed with I've been pissed with boxing, bro. Man, yeah. And so we're the magazine will be running soon. You know what I'm saying? It's done. You feel me? And it's time to move on to the next one. You feel me? But and I'm really truly looking forward to this one, because this one is a very, very this issue is a very, very special one. But at the end of the day, it is independently owned, independently operated. Is going to continue to be that. And it is the first ever black owned boxing publication in existence. You feel me? And this book is an extension, or this magazine is an extension of the Punch Junkie brand. You feel me? And the Punch Junkie brand basically is of, by, and for the fans of the sweet science. You feel me? We operate under the banner that, you feel me, the fans are the business of boxing. Like, that's us. We are the business of boxing. There is no boxing business without the fans. You feel me? Without the fans, bro, fighters are fucking felons without the fans. You understand what I'm saying? Like literally, if a motherfucker just go and just assault people the way that they assault people without anybody watching it, without it being sanctioned, without it being an actual sanction, if you a fucking felon. You ain't no boxer, you ain't no millionaire, you ain't nothing, bro. You are a fucking felon. The fans make the sport of boxing, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You're not a promoter without the fans. You're a fucking instigator. And you instigate altercations between felons.
Like
you feel
boosters,
me? Yeah.
Boosters.
Bro, you ain't nothing, you ain't nothing else. And so this platform is of, by, and for the fans of the Sweet Science, man. And the magazine is my vision for the magazine in its origin was always to be able to build something up, and then the fans come and power, and the people power it, because it's about the fans, bro. It's not about me. I don't want to prove my boxing knowledge. It's not about any individual. It's not just about the LDBC family. It's not just about the boxers that we like or any. It's boxing. You feel me? It's boxing, and it's an opportunity to, I'm gonna keep it a brick. It's an opportunity for us to, because we complain, bro. Like we complain about these other publications. We complain about Boxing Scene. Shout out to Boxing Scene. We complain about Ring Magazine. Shout out to Ring Magazine. We complain about these entities that don't show the appropriate amount of love to the fans, and they don't support the black fighters the way we support black fighters. And it's an opportunity for us to have our own official boxing publication. You understand what I'm saying? The last issue has the 135-pound undisputed king Devin the Dream Haney on the cover. Where have you seen Devin the Dream Haney on the cover of a boxing magazine? You feel me? The one before that, who did we have? We had Terrence Bud Crawford on the cover. You feel me? We've had Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder on the cover. We've had Adrian the Problem Broner on the cover of the magazine. You feel me? This is about, you know, and it's even more about than just our black fighters. It's about taking Boxing Man and putting it into the hands of the actual fans and giving us a voice. You feel me? We have so many people who have so much to say about boxing, and they don't have the opportunity. Like, you feel me? If you want to go write for a Boxing Scene, you can submit an article all you want to, and then they gonna, you feel me, essentially slide that shit into file 13 or the trash because you don't necessarily have that connection. You feel me? And it's gonna be, you know, other articles that are run by, you know, the Dougie Fishers and the whoever else in the world, the Steve Kims and so on and so forth. Salute to them. You feel me? Bring your big old badass over to the Punch Junkie magazine, man. You feel me? You want your articles ran. You know, you want a shot. You know what I mean? Come on over here and get behind and get with the people. So that's essentially, you know, the thing for the magazine. And when I mentioned the Punch Junkie brand, the magazine is indeed a part of it. We also have to go in line with the brand. We do have a website that has the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing on a ongoing basis. That's www.punchjunkie.com. You can go over there and get your boxing news. I always hear people saying, oh man, I was over on boxingscene.com and I heard this news, or ESPN.com. And now you can go over to punchjunkie.com and get the boxing news. You feel me? Also, we do have the merchandise over in the Punch Junkie shop. So you can go to punchjunkie.com, go to the merchandise. And also, we have our own social media site that we built out specifically for boxing fans to go over. We call it the last real place in the world for fans of the Sweet Science. It's the Punch Junkie Network, and it's www.punchjunkie.network. All this stuff you can access from punchjunkie.com, but you go over and it's an actual social media site. You go out over, build out your actual profile. It's similar to all of the popular social media sites, but it's geared specifically toward, it was boxing, but now it's more or less combat sports, because we got Tay over there doing a whole lot of work for MMA as well. So you know, we have that. And then also we launched the signature line of trading cards for boxers, man. We have the Punch Junkie trading cards for boxers, you know what I mean? So you come and you can order. And this the other thing, I've been pissed at boxing. We ain't ran a new run of the trading cards because I ain't been fucking with these motherfuckers. You feel me? Every time we design somebody's card, they start acting like a hoe. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Every time we design somebody's card, bro, they start acting like a hoe. You feel me? That first run of cards, Outside of the legends, you know what I mean? In the legends, we had Marvelous Marvin Hagler in that run. May he rest in peace. We had Floyd Mayweather, the 2 legend cards, and Clarissa Shields. Her card is in there, and Deontay Wilder's card is in there. And everybody else, man, she just be kind of sketchy. You feel me with those, you know, people that were in the first run, man. So anyway,
okay. Now I gotta talk for the people. Cause see that you don't I get the complaints, not you, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like the boxes to make the card, Junior.
True.
Other people like those boxes. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying?
True.
I know, but if I had the card of the boxer that acts a certain way, I could hold the card up during my show and say, see this guy? I haven't seen him neither.
Yeah, I ain't seen him. Where's he at?
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I could do that. So yeah, man, you don't necessarily have to like them. Okay, they tell me that they want to, because they ask about. I don't want to tell them the truth.
Same goddamn speech I get when I make videos.
I don't want to break.
Same shit I get.
Be like, yo, why my guy and in the cards, Red?
Yeah,
and I'm like, look, man. Maybe he'll be out on the next season. You know, it was only a select few, but I don't want to tell him the truth. You don't like that nigga.
I don't like him, man. I don't like none of these niggas no more, bro.
Come on, man. Come on. You don't have to like him to put it out there. KG, you got something on the magazine, the network that you want to ask Junior about?
Hey, man, I ain't got nothing. Oh, I do have something to ask him about the magazine. Old school. When we gonna put the OnlyFans ads in the back?
We actually got OnlyFans ads in there.
You know the ones I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? For a hot time, call them.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah, we.
Right now, we just got the Money and Magic ad. You feel me? Right now, we only got the Money and Magic ad.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah,
the general. You feel me? We just got the. You feel me? But y'all see the usual suspects.
Yeah, we in there too. We in there too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, look, hey, and that's great placement. That's great placement.
Yeah.
Place me right there about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right under the pussy. Right under the pussy. You feel me? You get anywhere in the same region with the pussy, your shit gonna sell.
Yeah, you with it right there. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
No, but I ain't got no questions about the Punch Junkie magazine because I love it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I'm one of them people that we was talking about with a short attention span. So I'm glad the magazine is set up the way it is because I can put it at my desk. And I can come back to it every so often and be like, I didn't even read this article right here yet. Boom. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, so if anybody, you know what I'm saying, hasn't seen the Punch Junkie magazine, it's full up. You can't daggone say it enough. It's full up. Every page, you know what I'm saying, Junior daggone, I love when Junior uses the word intentional. You know what I'm saying? So the Punch Junkie magazine was strategically put together intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So man, so like I said, I ain't got no questions when it comes to that. I just want to know when the sex ads is going in the back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's about it.
Hold on, we came close, dog. Y'all keep bringing up sex, man, and I keep remembering. Y'all keep jarring my memory, man. Hold on, where we at? Oh, here we go. This was the first article. Where she? Oh no, I might have lost it, man. Hold on. Here we go. Goddamn me. This is a article written by you all's favorite Cadillac Red. You feel me? The pretty pugilist. You feel me? Yeah, the pretty pugilist list, man. And it got a little sexual in there. You feel me? Got a little pretty, little sexual in there, man. Y'all gotta go get the magazine. I done gave y'all too much. You feel me?
I saw a little sweet steak in there.
Yeah, I put sweet steak in there.
Little sweet steak.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? She
got my baby in there too.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so this before we get off the magazine.
Shooting, goddamn it! I'm telling you, Junior.
We gotta address it.
We gotta see my baby Raquel Miller. I'm pushing your big
ass out the way. Get away with it, Junior.
She just got married.
What you say?
Tell us about. Did Jet Magazine have any influence on Raquel Miller being the Jet Beauty of the Week of it?
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Salute to Raquel Miller, man. The sister Raquel, she just got married. That's what I say. Raquel just got married.
I'm about to put, man. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because that's one of the things that I wanted to include, man, was to have a centerfold. Like, when the last time, you know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't went away from the centerfold. We allow the LGBTQ and the you feel me, the women's rights activists and you feel me, and these feminists, these extreme feminists to run us off our square. Now, we like to see beautiful women. You feel me? Beautiful women are a part of the sport, man. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yeah, we want to have centerfolds. We want to have beautiful women. And Raquel, the Pretty Beast Miller, has blessed the magazine, man. The second issue in the centerfold, man. Salute to all of the sisters that allow us to feature them. We got a mean one coming up in the next issue, bro. We got a mean one, man. Y'all gonna fall in love. We got a mean one, man.
Okay.
You got a mean one, man. You feel me?
All right. So we go from the magazine. Like I said, Junior's a man of many hats. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like this, he got something else for you. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about the Black Gent. You doing coffee with the Black Gent. We got products. Are we getting any new products in the works? Is it do you have the scientificin, you know what I'm saying, over there?
Yeah, man. Salute the doc, man. Salute the doc, man. Salute to all the team, everybody over in the lab, man. Salute to man, just salute to the street team. Salute to the brand ambassadors, man. Salute to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, the family. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to all the brand ambassadors, and everybody that makes it possible. We're actually, man, honestly speaking, believe it or not, we're in a place right now where we're going through and we're kind of revamping some things with regard to the Black Gent, and a lot of the products we're gonna be putting them on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Because excuse me, a lot of stuff is, I think, maybe could, from a strategic standpoint, could be rolled out regionally, seasonally, but then also a lot of stuff, because it was just a whole lot. You feel me? And we came out and we just covered we covered a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna be scaling back, because I really truly believe in the power of simplicity, and a lot of times less being, in a lot of ways less is more. And so we're going to be scaling back some, and then we have a lot of products in the pipeline, but I'm not going to roll them out just yet. You know what I mean? And we're going to strategically, you know what I'm saying, be rolling those things out. But yeah, so we're gonna continue pressing forward, and you'll see, some of the, people, a lot of people, salute to the whole family, everybody be over there. A lot of this stuff is going to be, kind of going by the wayside for a while, at least the stuff that does it, that's not really as popular and not really selling as much, for sure. But yeah, man, it's hey, man, salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. You all have blessed us tremendously, man.
And now that I got you here, because there's a lot of controversy, maybe I put myself in the hot water for this one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's me. But I let people know all the time, if you buy that Black Gent shit, it might not work. Junior shit is halfway faulty. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the Black Gent. The only way that shit work on your bed, you know what I'm saying, is if you use code SBBT, you know what I'm saying, for 10% off. That's the only way it works, I'm saying.
Right. That's why it didn't work for me, because I forgot to use the code.
See what I'm saying? KG like, man, bought that shit. Red, what's up? I said, you use the code? Oh, yeah.
That's what I forgot.
Listen what he said, Junior. Look, he said, oh, yeah, we do got a code. I said,
yeah. Yeah, it's imperative that you use the phone. I've been getting the reviews, man. I've been getting the reviews, and it's imperative that you use the code SBBT, man. It's imperative that you use the code. Yes, Lord. And there's a little extra care and love in each order, man, with the code SBBT. Yes, Lord.
Hey, man, we got the human suggestion box here. Can we get something Paulo Santos sent it for the fellas, man?
Man. We got believe it or not, man, the Palo Santos sin is in there. There's a couple of variants or savers, you feel me, with it. I don't know if you smell the hustle. Have you smelled the hustle?
Yeah, but I need the Palo on the front end.
You want power. You want the power woodsy. All right, man.
That's that man smell to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everything
man.
you got, I didn't smell, man. But that Palo Santos, man,
It's
that's
different,
that.
man. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it's I got one right here. It's hey man, that it's different. It's different,
How
man.
you
We
got all that stuff right there, Junior, but not book one? Come on, man.
yeah, I know.
You
It's
been digging
bad.
over there, picking stuff up, showing it to us.
Yeah, got a Palo Santo right here. Palo Santo right here. I got my JC's lip balm from the Black Gent. You feel me right here? Like I got shit, everything. You know what I mean? I got a bottle of Uncle Nearest right here, man. But I ain't been drinking, so I'm not gonna. You feel me? I ain't gonna pull that.
Okay. All right, man. So before we get out of here, we gotta address this, man. I felt like you was one of the best to address this conversation with, and I want to talk about collegiate sports. You played college football on a high level. Before we get into that, tell the people that don't know, that's been underneath a rock, where you played at. Give us your collegiate experience.
I went to the University of Pittsburgh. I played at Pitt. I'm a Pitt Panther. And this was the mid to late 90s. Yeah, man. I played defensive line. I played defensive end. And I was able to play for coach. I was recruited by the late great Coach Johnny Majors. And I was actually a part of his last recruiting class to come to to come to that university. And we were the second recruiting class in the country that year, man, just behind Ohio State. That was the Ohio State class that had David Boston and Mike Wiley and Andy Katzenmoyer and all those dudes. Our class was number 2 behind them. And so yeah. So I played, and it was the old Big East. You feel me? It was the old Big East, the real Big East, where you had Pitt, you had the University of Miami, you had Virginia Tech. You feel me? You had Boston College. It was the old West Virginia. You feel me? It was the old Big East. So yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I got the opportunity to play there. My experience, man, it was wonderful and tragic. I won't say tragic. It was wonderful and alarming all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I'm from the west side of Dayton, Ohio. And I went to a high school. My high school graduating class was like 99 people, like literally to the nose. I think it was right at 100 people. And so the school was, very, very, small school, all black, for the most part. We did have some sprinkles here and there. To go to the University of Pittsburgh, which is a predominantly white institution, and to walk into my very first day of class, I walked into a lecture hall for an intro to psychology course, and it was 350 motherfuckers in the lecture hall. You feel me? 350 people in the lecture hall. You for a class. You feel me? It was it was a culture shock, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of things that I experienced there. It was very, very I learned a lot, I learned a lot about myself and so on and so forth. And I take away nothing from that experience, made a lot of lifelong friendships, was able to play a sport, you know what I mean, at a very high level, and to do things, a lot of people don't get the opportunity to do. So, that was definitely cool.
Okay.
All right, let's get on with this shit. Go ahead. My fault.
You had a scholarship?
Yeah. I had a full ride scholarship.
Okay.
Yeah, let me. I was a blue chip All-American. I was first team All-State Division 1. Yeah, like that's the biggest division in Ohio is Division 1. You feel me? I was first team All-State. I was second Mr. Ohio football. Of course, I hate keep saying second, like, because if you ain't winning, you losing. But I was the number 2 for Mr. Ohio football. I was just behind Andy Katzenmoyer. He won that year. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was a motherfucker.
Okay.
They had a lot of chips in this damn bag back there.
Hold on, because this way it get good at. You tell me that you had a scholarship, but I know you. Mm-hmm. You've also told stories of you not having no money and having to sell blood and having the, you know what I'm saying? The pussy was good, but I see $40 in a purse, you know what I'm saying? I go ahead and got that before I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? It was hard living out there. You know what I'm saying? For a collegiate athlete with a scholarship. How do you feel today with these college players getting these NIL deals and all that? Do you think it's something that they need, or do you think it's too much because it's millions and millions of dollars on the table?
I think it's something that they need. I think it's something that they deserve. I'm happy to have pitched in to be one of the the people that help, you know, add to the foundation for them actually getting those deals, because we didn't have that. You feel me? And we didn't have, there was no, you couldn't work, you couldn't get money from anybody, supposedly, quote unquote. You couldn't take gifts or donations from people. All you had was your meal card, and if you lived off campus, you got a stipend for your apartment. You feel me? And you got your classes paid for, and you got your books paid for, and that was it. You feel me? And tuition and fees, that was it. You know what I mean? But you couldn't. But as far as money in your pocket, like day-to-day living, nah, there was no money in your pocket outside of what your parents contributed. You know, and some people were lucky enough to get the federal Pell Grant. So, you know, they would get those $5,000 checks, you know what I'm saying? You know, for the Pell Grant. But it was no working, you know what I mean? A few of our team members did shit like they would work private security, they would bounce at clubs, you know what I mean? Couple motherfuckers stripped and shit, like, you know, people did what they needed to do or whatever. I ended up having a good relationship with a booster, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was okay. You feel me? I still could have definitely, it was still struggle, you know what I mean? Especially my first year. My second year, I actually started my red shirt freshman year. My first year I red shirted. My red shirt freshman year, I came back, I actually started, got a relationship, you know, with a booster. So things kind of, you know, changed then. But it was very, very, hey man, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? It's rough. And when you hear, especially then, when you would hear about these college football players getting in trouble, having, you know, getting caught with pounds of weed, or getting caught with drugs, or getting caught doing robberies, or whatever the case may be, it was, they didn't have money. You feel me? And then a lot of times, a lot of these motherfuckers, is as crazy as it sounds, a lot of them be hungry. You feel me? If you're one of the kids that live off campus and you don't have a meal plan, because you don't, if you live off campus, you get a stipend, so you don't get a meal plan. So you got to pay your rent, you got to do all, you know, this other stuff. Don't fuck around and have a car. You know what I mean? You got to get gas, got to do all that shit. When it's time to eat, like, eating is secondary. So motherfuckers will literally be hungry. You feel me? And then the kick in the head about it, though, you know what I'm saying? Because this is where we need to end and really get to, is you'll do all of that shit, and you're generating millions of dollars for this school, because let's be clear, those programs at the Division I level are revenue generating programs, meaning they generate millions and millions and billions of dollars for these institutions. And the players are the product. You know, the players, the people come to see the players. They don't, you know, it's a motherfucking a Dabo Sweeney can get signed to a fucking $10 million a year contract, but his starting quarterback don't get no money. You feel me? Can't get paid, or whatever the case may be. I'm using Dabo as an example, but you know, they generate this revenue enough to pay these coaches multi-million dollar contracts, but the players don't get anything. And on top of all that, this is something I experienced personally, not having any money in my pocket, going to the bookstore. I used to one of my licks was I used to steal books and go sell books to the book truck. So I would steal books and go sell books back. So I get my head on, we had a real big
Hold up. This a book truck?
Yeah, they had a book truck.
And the book truck buys books?
You buy books back.
Yep. So you got an automatic clientele?
Yeah, automatic. They post up. It's like an ice cream truck. Motherfuckers post up.
They won't check in serial numbers.
Nope.
I know you a hustler. I know you a hustler. That's not even hustling. That's just flat out theft. What? It's an automatic. Yeah. It's an automatic buyer.
Yeah, automatic. Go straight to them. And so this is what this to play. So everybody around midterms and finals, that's the honeypot. You feel me? So now around midterms and finals, I go to the library. Everybody in the library studying. You feel me? And you know, people sitting around, they got their books all out, spread all out, you know, and everything, laptops and all that kind of shit. You feel me? This was when laptops first, people had like the IBM ThinkPads, like this is like the first, second generation laptop. But I sit there, I'll be in the library, I'll be messing around, I have an empty book bag, You feel me? Motherfuckers will get up and leave their books and go to the restroom or go get some coffee or go do something. And I come by, you feel me? Get their books, put them in my book bag. And then I'm not bragging about this. You feel me? But I am. And I go directly to the book truck. I go directly to the book truck and unload. So I'll have a load of books and it might be $300, $400 for these books. I done got some med books. I done got some engineering books. I done got some, you feel me? And I go take them straight to the book truck. Get, you know, this book is $100. I give you 75 for this one. I give you 50 for this one. You feel me? And then but you know, these are $300 and $400 books that they got to buy. You know what I'm saying? So apologies to those kids that, you know, I was a predator. You feel me? A book predator. But yeah, so, you know, we used to sell books. They also had a sperm bank, you know, there in the city. You feel me? And the sperm bank was like, you get like $1,500, $1,600. You feel me, for a series of samples. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Blood, donate blood, plasma. You feel me? Man, we did it. We did it in order to get money, man. In order to get money as a college athlete. Now, this is the thing though. Can you imagine having stole, you know, had to go to the book truck to steal, you feel me, and all of this shit, and then you go past the bookstore, or you just happen to go in the bookstore. I happened to go in the bookstore with it was a young lady I was courting at the time. She was from the Poconos. You feel me? I was courting her at the time. And I go to the bookstore with her, hungry. I ain't got no money. You feel me? Hoping she don't want to do nothing. We had rolled to the mall. We caught the city bus to the mall in Monroeville. Walked around the mall. She doing, you know, little shit in the mall. I'm chilling because I ain't got no money. You feel me? We get back. We go into the bookstore. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money, and I go in there and they selling my jersey. They selling my number 55. They selling my jersey, and I ain't got no money. You feel me? Then you go and you sit down and you go play EA Sports College Football 1997. You understand? And I'm on there, number 55, starting defensive end on the video game. You feel me? My family, my folks calling me, especially my teammates from high school, like, man, I'm playing this game, bro. You slow as fuck, bro, but you hit hard. You feel me? No money from EA Sports. You know what I'm saying? My likeness getting used, number getting used. You feel me? Stats. You know what I mean? The 6 foot 5 inch 295 pound defensive end. Yeah. So, you know, I'm all for these NIL deals. I don't give a fuck what people talk about when they talking about kids shouldn't get paid. They education is paid for. People who say that are totally out of touch. You understand what I'm saying? These kids do not go to these institutions, especially those revenue generating programs. They don't go there to get a fucking college education. They go there because they can't, in football, they can't go directly to the league. You understand what I'm saying? They have to go and play in a collegiate program. They have to go get film. They have to go get stronger, bigger, faster. They have to go get that recognition. They got to go earn those national accolades in order to go to to go to the NFL. They're not there for a college education. And also, people that say that have never done that, played that sport on that level. You understand what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make way for a whole lot of people to be able to pursue academia and athletic prowess. You understand what I'm saying? It's not them mother. Actually, sorry, this is a shameless plug, but I'm actually in the process of finishing up the Minute Manual for the student athlete edition to the Minute Manual for this specific reason, because the average college student doesn't have the average student athlete doesn't have the capacity to manage that shit, bro. Like, you got to get up a typical day. One of my typical days, especially when we did spring ball, because right now we're coming up on the time for spring ball and they're starting to have spring games. You got to do spring conditioning. You feel me? Coming back from the holiday, spring conditioning usually starts in January. Okay, so you got to get up at 6 a.m. You got to be on the field. You got to be on the field maybe at 6:30. You understand what I'm saying? You got to work out. You got to do your conditioning. You feel me? Where you got to, get in shape basically. Then after that, you come back in the afternoon, you have spring practice. Then you got defensive meeting. Then you have position meetings. Then you have training table. Then you have academic. You got to go to academic support services. You feel me? Then you got to go home and try to pull together some sleep and get up and do it all over again the next day. You don't necessarily have the time. You see all that stuff I said. I didn't say a motherfucking thing about class. I didn't say nothing about a full-time course schedule. I never said anything about carrying a full course load of 12 to 16 credit hours at a college or university. I didn't say nothing about that.
I heard academic support. That's about it.
I heard academic support. Yeah,
that's about it.
Hey, you know what's crazy though that I thought about when you were saying what you were saying, Junior? Did you wear glasses when you was doing football?
No.
You had. I mean, not playing, but like off the field. Did you have glasses?
Okay. Versace shades.
Okay, because I was gonna say.
Books.
Now I was gonna say, can you imagine? the Jameis Winston got crucified for stealing crab legs. Can you imagine Junior the Truth on motherfucking ESPN at the beginning of the show for stealing books? The fucking book thief then struck again in this Junior the Truth mugshot.
Yeah. Swiper, no swiping. You feel me? Yeah. I have my technique down, bro. I open up my bag and I here go a bag right here.
It's all about the sweep.
So I had this motherfucking bag and I just hit it just like that. You feel me? Like the hungry hippo mouth. I put that shit on the corner of the table, halfway open him like this on the corner of the table, and just one arm, scoop him in there. You understand what I'm saying? And then one motion, throw the bag on, I'm gone. Take the stairs, not the elevator. Take the steps, not the elevator, player. You feel me? We take the steps, baby.
That boy, that crazy, man. Hey, okay. From we're gonna stay in the collegiate sports. The LSU women Tigers just won the national championship.
Thanks.
I want to ask you. I asked the general the other day, and I always ask people. First off, before I even get to my question, let me ask you: why do you think that women's NCAA garnishes more attention and gets more respect? It seems like than the WNBA.
I think people are enamored with the NBA. I also feel like, honestly speaking, I feel like the WNBA, I feel like they missed the mark when they launched it in their initial launching and their initial branding. You feel me? They launched it kind of independently, but it was kind of like a excuse me. They launched it independently, but it was kind of like a stepchild of the NBA, sort of, kind of. You feel me? So it was like a standalone, but it was in the same cities, and a lot of the teams owned it. You know what I'm saying? The people who own the NBA own WNBA teams. So I felt like the launch was kind of I don't know. I think the launch wasn't there. I think they could have done more to partner. You know what I'm saying? With the NBA. I think they could have done more with the branding. They could have done more. You know, I don't know. I think they could have used the NBA to kind of support the WNBA. So I think the initial launch was off. And also, you know, this concept of, because when they launched the WNBA, the feminism was not as strong as it is now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the thoughts behind women's sports has always kind of been the same. And unfortunately, man, the WNBA was very, very hard-nosed. You know, a lot of the women were rougher. And in our country, femininity and sex sells, man. And those WNBA women from 1990, 95, the initial launch of the WNBA, compared to the WNBA players now, it's not the same. These motherfuckers now be sexy in the motherfucker. Like, they be sexy in the motherfucker. You feel me? Bro, back then, you was talking about, Cheryl Swoops was like probably the cutest one in, and she, Cheryl Swoops was, they was rough, bro. Them WNBA players was rough. They was rough. And so I think that had, something to do with it. And at the end of the day, though, the history of college basketball, there's a lot of history there with, Pat Summitt, Oriema, you know what I'm saying? Now I think your name's Gilkey. is her name Gilkey? What's I can't think of LSU's coach's name, but Don Staley. There's a lot of history that's there with women's basketball through collegiate sports through in college. And I think it's just an excitement that's there, and it's competitive as fuck. And to be real with you, the game is beautiful. Like, they play beautiful basketball on the collegiate level. You know, they play beautiful. It spills over to the WNBA, but not as much. The in its purest form, if you ever want to see basketball in its purest form and the way it's supposed to be played, you need to watch a high level college, a women's college game, like the from the Elite Eight, or I say from the Sweet 16 on the women's side. Like, that shit is beautiful, bro. It's a thing of beauty for real. So I think that's kind of it, man. The WNBA was launched wrong, and it was real rough, and they was ushering in, you know what I'm saying? It was really truly ushering in the you know, the women's liberation and feminism, you know what I mean, was kind of pushing it forward. But then, you know, feminism don't really pay the bills, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that some of these women are married and then they take a year off to go have a motherfucking baby. You feel me? Like, I like that a woman has a husband and then she takes some time off and go have her baby, and then she got her family and her kids, and, you know, so on and so forth. I don't like all the point guards in the WNBA looking like they can't wait to go suck on some pussy.
Looking like Lil Boosie.
Yeah, man.
Looking like Manny Fresh.
Yeah, I don't like them. Not all of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of them can't be on the young MA. Ooh, you feel me? Some of them gotta, you know, like men. You feel me? Just like some of them. You feel me? Some of them need to be married to some NBA players and make some. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, everybody just gonna be just a full bulldagger. You feel me? No disrespect to the studs, man. You feel me? But man, at some point, man, you know, sexuality and you know, sisters and women in general, man, femininity is power. And I think that's the WNBA it went really truly far away from its femininity, man, and womanhood initially, you know, and they're starting to get that back. I don't think college sports ever really went away from that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the women that we found out that was lesbians and shit, we didn't know they was lesbians in college. We didn't know they was lesbians until they got to the WNBA. If you really think about it, like, a lot of the sisters that they was all feminine, they was sweet, they was made up, they was cute, had lip gloss was popping and shit like that. You feel me? Then they get to the WNBA, and what's the lesbian calling card? They shave all their hair off, they dye that motherfucker blonde or some shit like that. You feel me? And they just rough, you know, ain't wearing no makeup, no nails, no none of that. A lot of the women we didn't know. So I think women's basketball stayed connected to its femininity more so than the WNBA.
Okay. See, Junior's about to get me into some shit. I was gonna say something, but I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna have to. All right.
Why would you do that, bro? Why would you bring me up here and not say it, bro?
Nah, because you know what I'm saying. We not gonna go left. I ain't wanna go left. We gonna go left when we do that. Okay, let me ask you this one. I'm not jumping down the rabbit hole, Junior. True. All right. My next question, and this is gonna be for KG too, but I want to get Junior's spill on this. I asked, do you think the women's game will be changed and be more intriguing to everyone if they lowered the rim to 9 feet so these motherfucking bitches could dunk on each other? Because the old school NBA game wasn't shit where they wasn't dunking. Soon as like the ABA came into it with them and dunking was the shit, Dr. J and all them, that's when the game was elevated. You know what I'm saying? It went from black and white to color. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Do you think that would change the game?
I think it would change the game, and I think it'll change the game for the worse, man. Honestly speaking, bro, I'm a traditionalist. Like, it's 2023 everywhere, but it's like 1976 in my house. You feel me? I if I want to see dunks, bro, I want to watch like the men. I want to watch like LeBron James and I want to see the men dunk, bro. I'm not one of them people, bro. I don't want to see a woman dunking two-handed and swinging and teabagging. Like, I don't want women teabagging each other and shit, bro. I don't want them screaming and yelling all in each other's face and all that, bro. I don't want to see women like. I think women are good. Like, when women score baskets, or you know what I'm saying, and they celebrate and they, you know, they pump up each other and shit. I like the feminine celebrations, bro. Like, I love that shit, bro. I don't. I'm not one of them ones, man. I don't want to see women doing what men do, bro. I think it's power in women being attached and staying, within their femininity, bro. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, bro, you're gonna have motherfuckers lifting weights and being all, cock diesel and man, it's gonna be crazy, man.
That's coming though, Junior. That's
Okay,
coming.
I know, bro.
So if Regina King dunked on you like Shaq and try to teabag you, what you gonna do?
If Regina King try to dunk on me, bro, and teabag me, bro, she gonna catch an orgasm. You feel me? Easy.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm gonna take her uptown, downtown. Yeah, but if she dunk on another woman, bro, I ain't here for that. You feel me? I'm not here for that, bro. At any stretch of the imagination, I don't want to see them dunking on each other, bro. I don't want them swinging on the rim. It's already hard enough when they be yelling and beating on each. Like, I hate seeing a woman hit herself on the chest and shit like that. Like, them's titties. You feel me? Them's titties. Why are you beating on your titties? Like, them, you got to get a mammogram. You understand what I'm talking about? You could cause a knot. Like, you could alter them titties. Don't stop doing that. I don't like that shit, man. I don't like to see women doing shit that men do, bro. I don't. I don't like, just like I don't like seeing brothers. I don't like to see men doing shit that women do, bro. All the new dances, bro. I hate all of them because they all that popping and twitching and smacking your lips and shit like that, bro. I hate to see these new niggas dance. I hate these new niggas. I hate them, bro. I hate fuck these new niggas. I hate them, bro.
God damn.
I don't like to see women do shit that men do, bro. I don't like to see men do shit that women do. I don't like it, bro.
Okay.
I had a barber that I seen him braiding the nigga hair, bro, when I was a kid. Nigga, I stopped going. I stopped cutting. I stopped going.
Like, come on, shit.
I ain't fucking with it, bro.
Come on, shit.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it. And I was a youngin'. I ain't fucking with it.
Oh man, KG, what's your thoughts, man? Put the goal at 9 feet.
The way Junior broke that down, I kind of, me, Red. I want to see them bring the court down to 9 feet, but at the same time, we gotta take a different approach with this because I have these talks with women. I bring it up to them. I'm like, hey, how many WNBA jerseys do you have? I don't have no WNBA jersey. I'm like, how many WNBA games have you gone to? I don't know no W. I said, but you speak so highly for women. You know what I'm saying? I said, but you'll go to an NBA game though. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out what the damn reverse is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I get excited going to my daughter's high school games because I know, you know what I'm saying? But if for some reason I've tried to sit and I've sat down and watched college, you know what I'm saying, basketball, women's college basketball with my daughter, and we sat there glued to it. But for some reason, when it transitions over to the WNBA, I fall asleep. My daughter get on her phone, or by the time I look up, she's in her room. And I'm like, so now the shit falls on deaf ears. So that may be something we need to do, Red, but I think the game, it has to be approached or advertised differently. You know what I'm saying? Because if women are going to NBA games, we need to figure out how to get men to come to damn WNBA games because it was designed for women. And I feel like they're going to weigh down how strong the feminists are now. WNBA games should be filled to the brim with all feminists, if that's the damn case. You know what I'm saying? All the damn slut walkers and the Me Too's and, you know what I'm saying, everybody of that, even the damn, you know what I'm saying, Decepticons and the Transformers should be there too, goddamn it, if that's the damn case. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And as far as I know, the WNBA has never turned a profit as long as it's been in business. So it's kind of hard to get somebody to go fuck with a pack that ain't selling.
See, that's what I'm okay.
I asked my daughter about that with shampoo today. I bought shampoo and I said, baby, what about I buy that one with the dust on it? She was like, ain't nobody buying that. I said, what if that's the best one in here? I said, that might be there. Nobody know it yet. So the WNBA might be damn, you know what I'm saying? When they compile it together and not 9 feet, Red, bring it down to 9.5 because we don't need everybody dunking. You know what I'm saying? But increase the ratio of who's dunking. You know what I'm saying? Because some of these big body damn women that's out there, they're damn uncoordinated and they serve really no purpose for real. So let them dunk. Let them, you know what I'm saying? Let them be able to damn dunk. Well, I know the younger generation gonna start having springs and we're gonna have damn little 5'9" women dunking on their goddamn body. But until then, let's have these tall ass women, big body women, you know what I'm saying, that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I think damn the 1, 2s, and 3s, I fuck shit out of all of them. But the damn 4s and 5s, you know what I'm saying? I'll lead them to Junior. You know what I'm saying? He like
for me.
Yeah, more for you. So let them, you know what I'm saying, be privy to dunk because they just be in the way sometimes.
Okay.
Lisa Leslie is my favorite of all time. I love Lisa Leslie.
See,
I like that was it the Australian chick, the one that got the OnlyFans.
Yeah, can't get Bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I
Long
like her.
ass.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you put that motherfucker at 9 and they get to act the fool, and then the other people, they get to really showcase ups and shit like that. It's going to transcend the game. Because right now, whatever the fuck it is y'all doing ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You bring that shit down. You figure out.
They all need OnlyFans.
Nah. See, that's what I'm saying. That comes after the fact. Because a lot of them be feeling like, man, I don't want to show my body. Well, fine. Let me see you dunk on something.
But then what happens when they dunk, bro? They dunk, and then how do they celebrate?
How they gonna yell?
They motherfucker pull their titties out, take their jersey off, wave around their head like a helicopter, nigga.
Well, they gonna do the Pity Pablo, bro. They gonna punch themselves in the titties, bro, and scream and chest bump and all that shit that we see niggas do, bro. I don't want to see that, bro. If a motherfucker dunk and start twerking and pull her shorts up and start twerking, yeah, maybe. But bro, nah, man.
She'll probably get a tech.
So you telling me, motherfucking yam that joke, come down into the twerk stand, start popping that joint and one, nigga.
Yeah, then we can bring that motherfucker down to 8. Let me see what these fools got to do. Bring that motherfucker down to 8, then let's see what these fools is gonna do. You feel me? Yeah, they get to do it.
I'm just saying, I was just thinking that because it didn't. I asked the OG. The OG was like, hell nah, leave that shit at 10. That's bullshit that these motherfuckers even got a smaller basketball. You want to play a man's sport, play like the men, goddammit. And then I laughed. But what he said is kind of true. Because if we go to the Olympics and track, everybody running the same length. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time, but you playing the same. Everybody is on this motherfucker the same shit. Men turned and the women turned. We not lowering shit or none of that for none of this shit. So, hey man, I kind of understand that too. But that shit ain't selling. I'm just saying we gonna sell it.
They got to get back into their femininity, bro. They got to connect into their femininity, and they have to figure out ways to partner with they got to go away from. I mean, really, they really have to distance themselves from because the feminist shit is a losing team, bro. Honestly speaking, and it's just like racists, bro. They don't spend money, they don't buy tickets. You feel me? These organizations. I'm sorry to get long-winded. Y'all gonna have to break this interview up. They sell merchandise. Like these teams, they make profits from the sale of merchandise. It really don't be the ticket sales. It's the merchandise and the concessions is really what they, you know what I'm saying, how they really kill a game. And they're not going to, you can take concessions off the board because people aren't going, and then, you know, they don't sell the merchandise. You feel me? They got to figure out ways to, you know, to really truly connect, man. And I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't want to see women doing nothing that men do. You know what I'm saying? I love to see. I don't know. It's just difficult. Women's sports is very, very difficult. But the game is beautiful when it's played correctly.
So we change the uniforms.
You could possibly change the uniforms somewhat.
Go to the 80s shit. Go to the 80s. The 80s men gear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the short shorts. The short shorts.
Yeah, them short shorts is in. They bringing them back. Them John Stocktons. You feel me?
But the guys is wearing them. So
yeah,
how the fuck do we get the women to wear them? You know what I'm saying?
They starting to wear them.
Okay.
Yeah, they starting to wear them. They tie
these niggas need to wear that old school and one shit.
Yeah.
Get off the bullshit.
Yeah, they need to.
You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to do that. But all right, man. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out of here on that note. Oh, Junior, go ahead and tell the people how they can follow you. Like I said, unless they underneath the rock, they should already know. But yeah, let them know what's up, Junior.
Man, y'all can come holler at me, man. Y'all can come over and visit the YouTube channel over at Junior the Truth. And then you can catch me once again over in the Punch Junkie Network, the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, www.punchjunkie.network. We also, for the purpose of the book and, other portions of the platform, we do have another network that's the Simple Truth Network. So a lot of the tools and stuff that you are introduced to in the book, the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1 hour book that changed the way you watch the clock. You can go over to the Simple Truth network. That's www.thesimpletruth.network, and you can come over there. And it's a whole world in and of itself, man. With, you know, we have entrepreneurship area, we have the Minute Manual area, we have a investment stocks and cryptocurrency area. We also recently launched a independent courier area with the independent course on how to become an independent courier in a day. And it's just a lot of stuff that's going on over there. A lot of people reach out to me and try to connect with me, and, you know, whatever the case may be. If you're looking for me, you got to bring your ass over to the Simple Truth Network. That's www.thesimpletruth.network. So that's it, man. I appreciate y'all.
He ain't lying.
Junior,
I got his phone number. He don't answer the phone. I sent him a text. He don't answer the text. I sent him something on the network. Right back to me. Hey, what a bitch.
You know why, Red? Junior, the only damn cat I know, got 2 stoves in the kitchen. Air fryer, slow cooker, microwave, and the coffee pot fucking brewing all at once, man. This man is able to cook, man. I watch this man, and like I said, you might not be able to get him on the phone, Red, but this motherfucker here hit me periodically, and I look down at my text, send him a daggone fist up, because it's something that's daggone beneficial. You know what I'm saying? So he knows when to spin the block with you. You know what I'm saying?
He'll contact you.
Yeah, he know
you
when to
contact him. That's it. Yeah, that's another ball game right there. See, you're saying that's totally different right there. Because
he know how to get back to you without even telling you he's gonna get back to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Red. So when you finally get it, it was you know what I'm saying, it was on point when he got back to you.
Yeah, man.
So it felt like he got at you. You forgot all about it. You called him.
Facts. Facts.
For real. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead and get out of here on that note, man. Salute to the chat for sliding through, fucking with us for shit show, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC. It's a usual suspect ting. Hey, y'all don't know, you know what I'm saying? West Side of Dayton got a title T. You know what I'm saying? West Side of Dayton got a title T. I don't think they be paying attention to it. They just be skimming through it, man. Pay attention. Go to shop Usual Suspect 6. Go scoop them teas up. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely going down, man. I'll holler at y'all in a minute, man. Supreme Beast After Hours, man. Your boy Cadillac Red, man. One.
I tell the bitch it's a gift when I walk, and it's a blessing when I talk, you know. You better learn something, ho. And if you can't learn nothing, but I earn something, you know. Ain't nothing but peeling money and touching bitches over here. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hands clean while we do the damn thing, you dig? On go. PG.